Have you ever thought on how did an all-day party look like? Let me think about it. Actually, it's been a good and funny time with some awesome and grooving music sound, unlike today when some of the people are dancing on some weird sounds made from stick and YY. But what if I say that today we will dive into these good old times just by talking about some 10 iconic classic funk and disco music sounds. And now I bet that you are wondering why I'm wearing this suit. Be assured, I didn't escape from my wedding or from job interview, but I've heard in the grapevines that today we're gonna have a party. Hello everyone, you're in Algerian Black Pearl. Welcome to this new episode of your old-fashioned podcast, the Rockin Fella. And here we have as an official slogan, جديد حبه والقديم موت عليه. I've always dreamt of taking a part to a disco party. Not because I'm a great dancer or I'm having the suitable haircut for, but just because I like listening to the music, and especially when I'm stuck in the traffic jam. But what if one day you had to celebrate a wedding, a baby shower, a graduation, ولا الماء ولا la connexion, or just because you are following the Rockin Fella YouTube channel? So would you be able to find the suitable and the adequate playlist to tear up the dance floor? Hang on, today I'm gonna show you up a selection of 10 iconic funk and disco music sounds, and by the end of this episode you will certainly burn up the dance floor without getting a brightly colored shirt. And now, may I have your attention please? Don't put this playlist in your wedding party, otherwise Jartek, Justek and your evil friend will criticize the wedding, and they will forget that you gave them gâteau bellows. So be careful, please. Number 10, Boogie Bombs by Freddie King. So Freddie King was better known as a blues guitarist and singer. And this song is coming from his last and ultimate album, Larger Than Life, which was released just 1 year before his passing. And for this record, he decided to cross over his own personality and to play some disco and funky sounds. Although if this song hadn't a huge or mainstream success, but I do believe that it is one of the most underrated Freddie King sounds. Number 9, Pick Up the Pieces by the Average White Band. So the Average White Band was a Scottish jazz funk band coming up from the 70s. No, they weren't wearing their kilts and bringing some grooving sounds. But this song was entirely instrumental one, except some parts when the title of the song is being shouted by the band members. And according to what the saxophone band player said, so this song was about picking yourself from situation when you are wasting your time, your energy and your money. So in other words, Ilara Kuzginga, just listen up to this song. Number 8, Brick House by the Commodores. So the Commodores was an American soul and rhythm and blues and funk band which was formed by two groups of students, and this band had in their lineup a certain man called Lionel Richie. This song has an amazing genesis because the band were in studio session and they had some technical troubles with the equipment. So while the equipment was being repaired, so the bass player of the band started to jam, and then the band joined him and they started to sing along the bass riff, and then this sound got the ears of their producer and they asked them to make a record of all this jam. Number 7, Happiness by the Pointer Sisters. So the Pointer Sisters was a rhythm and blues female vocal trio formed in the United States of America, and they had a huge success in the 60s and the 70s. And this song was written by a legendary music composer from the New Orleans called Alan Toussaint, and this one had the opportunity to work with a countless famous and legendary artists such as Etta James, Elvis Costello and Paul McCartney. And if you are movie fans, you will certainly recognize these sounds if you have already watched Al Pacino and Johnny Depp masterpiece Donnie Brasco. Number 6, The Rubberband Man by the Spinners. This song is coming from the album Happiness is Being with the Spinners, released in 1976. This song was written by the producer of the Spinners, Tom Bell, and it was about his son who had been teased by his classmate because of his overweight, and then he tried to revive the self-confidence of his son just by writing this mind-blowing song. Number 5, Hot Stuff by Donna Summer. So this song is coming from Donna Summer best-selling album Bad Girls. At this time, all thought if the disco music was still popular, but some new musical styles started to emerge. And then the producer of Donna Summer, Giorgio Moroder, tried to incorporate some new things to his music. And then he decided to make Donna Summer music more rockier. And this song allowed Donna Summer to win his first Grammy Award for the Best Female Vocal Rock Performance in 1980. Number 4, Stomped by the Brothers Johnson. So this song is coming from the Brothers Johnson best-selling album Light Up the Night, produced by the famous and the legendary Quincy Jones. And just for the record, one of the Brothers Johnson played bass guitar on Michael Jackson's famous album Thriller. And this song had mainstream success, and they reached the top of the rhythm and blues and the dance singles charts in 1980. Number 3, Disco Inferno by the Trumps. So this song is coming from the 4th album of the Trumps, but at the beginning this song hadn't mainstream success until it appeared in the soundtrack of the legendary movie Saturday Night Fever with the famous And just to let you know, so this song was inspired from a scene of the blockbuster released in 1974, The Towering Inferno with Paul Newman. Number 2, Dance to the Music by The Sly and the Family Stone. So The Sly and the Family Stone was a 60s funk, soul and rock band coming from San Francisco. At the beginning, none of the band members enjoyed or liked the song when they were recorded it. But this track was released at the insistence of the CBS record owner, who was looking for something popular and commercially viable for the band. Nowadays, Dance to the Music is considered one of the most influential and legendary 60s sounds, and it became one of the most dominating sounds in the Afro-American culture, and the song inspired a countless band and artists such as The Temptation and Diana Ross. Number 1, September by Earth, Wind and Fire. So this song has a reputation to bring joy and happiness to everyone who might listen to it, and I will strongly recommend you to listen to it. And this song is indeed one of the most legendary and recognizable disco sounds performed by one of the most innovative bands who spanned with several musical styles such as the jazz, the funk, the soul, and also some Latin tunes. There are plenty of versions about the meaning or the genesis of the song title, but according to what the band frontman said, so he just picked up September because the word sounds well with the music tune. And this song has been praised and had been introduced to the National Congress Library thanks to his impact on the popular culture. That's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this selection, and if you are watching this part of this video, it means that you are a good and true friend of mine. And for good people, I will give a good stuff. Let me just share with you these words from James Brown, who said, "The only thing that can solve our problems is dancing." Here I am, Anis. See you next time. Meanwhile, take care of yourself and burn up the dance floor!